Okay, so domain authority and page authority. I wanted to just have a quick conversation on this because it's actually one of those Moz metrics that we talked about. Remember Moz.com being the software and content provider for search engine optimization related things such as local SEO, social media content marketing, and search engine optimization in general. We pay roughly $100 a month, which is really a drop in the bucket as far as I'm concerned for their software. And they have what's called their Mozscape, their Moz index, which takes into consideration millions and millions of websites, different data points that gives them a sense of whether a site has a certain domain authority or page authority. And so we're going to talk about that because that's an important area, and it's actually something that we use to measure the success of sites that we're managing for our clients, and even for ourselves for that matter. So, part of the question is, how do most SEOs measure domain strength? And that is through Moz's index. There's another tool that we also use called Majestic SEO. I think it gets to a point where if you have like 20 different, softwares, it gets to be a little overkill. I think those two are more than enough. But for you guys, Moz is perfectly fine. And essentially it looks at both the quality and quantity of links that's pointing back to your website. And I want you to earmark that website again. It's www.moz.com. And their entire algorithm for domain authority and page authority is logarithmic, meaning that it's much more difficult to go from a 40 domain authority to a 41 domain authority. And it's even that much more difficult to go from a 41 to a 42 domain authority. So when you look at it, a new site, a brand spanking new site that you just built your business, you just got your domain, your site for the first time, you're going to essentially have a domain authority of 0 and a page authority of 0, essentially. Whereas a yahoo.com has a domain authority of 99 and a page authority of 99. And for the record, it's very, very difficult to have that level of a domain authority and page authority. Google has a domain authority of 100, CNN 100. These are sites that make billions and billions of dollars. They've, a lot of people reference them on their sites. They talk about them on their sites. It's just natural link building that happens for them because they're such established brands. But it goes to show you why it's so important and why Moz places so much importance, and Google, for that matter, places so much importance on getting links pointing back to your website, just attracting links, this whole conversation around link earning. And so our goal for our sites, anything that we do together, I want you guys to try to get to at least a 15 to 20. I know I said 20 to 30, but we can do 15 and still be all right. But I think really a good bold, audacious goal is 20 to 30. If you can get to a domain authority of 20 to 30 in your niche, I think you're doing something incredibly right. And that's going to have a lot to do with the links that we get. And we have a whole section on link building and how to generate links to your website. But for this particular part, our goal is to get to 20 to 30. All right. And I'm going to, in future sections, I'm going to show you exactly this tool that I use. And so you kind of have a sense of what it's all about and all that jazz. All right, gang? Thanks.